Hello there YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are continuing our reviews of the DC Multiverse Speed Metal Wave, or the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure Wave from McFarlane, and this is the Speed Metal J. Garrick Flash. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you might know that I'm a big fan of Flashes in general, but also J. Garrick Flash and the Justice Society of America. When the Justice Society was announced for Black Adam, who's also a character that I really adore, that was always kind of underrated, it made me so happy that this underrated team and underrated anti-villain that I really like were just being given a blockbuster together. It made me so happy. I was just ecstatic. But yeah, I knew J. Garrick Flash wouldn't be in it, but still. Wouldn't it be cool if Alan Scott was the DCEU's Green Lantern, though? That'd be great. But yeah, here we have our J. Garrick Flash. I like his design in an almost ironic way. He looks like an older guy having a midlife crisis, and he's got all this biker gear. I mean, look at his face paint and stuff. Like, I like it, but not for the reason those who designed him would want me to like it. But I think McFarlane did a good job bringing this design, you know, to life here. And I do unironically like those lines on the helmet. I think that looks good. That actually does look good. I do kind of like the jacket and the shirt, but then the chains and the pads and stuff, it's so weird to see on old man Jay Garrick. It's so funny, and I like it because it's funny, but the jeans are very Garrick, though. But yeah, he's actually pretty cool. You can see his joints in the articulation actually go silver so that they line up with his gauntlets correctly. You can see the face paint comes down like it's supposed to. You know, you got silver in the center here and then blue on the sides. You know, they really tried to match up the paint, which I admire. I do think he looks better than the Barry Allen. His helmet is a little tiny bit warped, but it's fine. Like, it's fine. That's all, though. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is the same chain from the Dark Knight's Death Metal Superman. But yeah, I did review Speed Metal and Dark Knight's Death Metal if you want to check those out on this channel. I do believe I've reviewed both. But now let's get into articulation on this guy. You got up and down on the head here. Pretty good, even with the collar and helmet. You get the side to side. You know, you got all the torso and waist movement that you would expect. Up and down on the arms. You know, that joint is still in there, but it's a little harder to move around with the jacket on, you know? You got the bicep swivel, double elbow bend, you got rotation and forward and back on his wrists. You know, he also has a rubber butt flap, so you can go in and out, back and forward with no real issues. No thigh joint, but you do have a double knee bend. No boot joint, but you do have, you know, pivot on the ankle, side to side on the foot, up and down, and the toe joint as well. And he stands fine by himself once you line his feet up correctly, but if he doesn't, you could always use the stand that comes with him, just kind of the standard non-flying DC stand that McFarlane gives us. He also comes with his trading card. I really wish they would bring back comic art on the trading cards, but at least they tried on this guy. Unlike Batrocidus and Godspeed, who had just boring art. If you would like to read about Jay Garrick and his hard water, which is a weird way that he got his powers, you know, you can pause and read that if you would like. I do like me some Jay Garrick. So Golden Age. Called the Golden Age for a reason, folks. He also comes with a bunch of lightning effects. His are yellow. Kind of makes me wonder why Barry's were red, because Barry is usually depicted with yellow lightning because your level of speed depicts how fast you are. Because, you know, Kid Flash has red because he's a bit slower, and then it goes up to yellow, then it goes to blue, then it goes to white. You know, it's like the blue shift kind of thing. Something just fell behind me. But yeah, Barry's were red, so I guess Barry is slower. Or maybe they give him the wrong color lighting on the figure. I don't know. Whatever. But you got, you know, just pieces that clip onto his arms and legs. I don't really display them with these, but they're a good option to have. And then the Build-A-Figure piece is the head for the Darkest Night, or Dr. Manhattan, Batman Who Laughs. Didn't expect jaw articulation. That makes me very happy. I do love me some jaw articulation on the spooky guys. So, cannot wait to finish building this guy. The last one I have to open is Wally West, who will probably be the next review on this channel. So, hit subscribe and that notification bell if you want to see that. And now, let's get into my favorite part, size comparisons. I'm going to now compare him with the other figures from this wave that I've reviewed so far. The last one I reviewed was Barry Allen. And Jay's kind of his mentor. It's very cool. Jay is so thick compared to Barry. Damn, girl. Wild. And then Barry's protege, Wallace West, or Kid Flash from Speed Metal. They scale really excellently together, actually. I really like that. Now to compare him with just another McFarlane Speedster figure. Here he is with Godspeed, August. Pretty cool. Now to show him with a figure in the same scale but from a different line. This is the DC Direct, or DC Collectibles, DC Essentials, Superman. He's even a little tall with Superman. I'm not super crazy about that sizing, but, as long as he scales with his own line, that's good. And I do like how he looks with his own line. So that's all that matters. Even though McFarlane is releasing these now, this isn't the McFarlane release. I'm not even sure they did re-release Superman, to be honest. And lastly, I do want to show him with an old Mattel. Here he is with the Mattel DC Universe Classics Cyborg Superman Sinestro Corps figure. Yeah, and this is just a completely different scale, so they don't scale well together. But he scales well with his own line and his own wave, and that's really what matters. So that is it for our review of the DC Multiverse McFarlane Speed Metal J. Garrick Flash from the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure Wave. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I usually show off the packages for these figures in the action figure haul videos, so be sure to watch the hauls to see the packaging. They're very, very cool. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time.